Hello, everyone. This is Martin. It is Saturday evening, and I'm ready to produce another video for you. We're going to look at trade opportunities for the upcoming week, which is from November the 16th to the 20th. And you can see here last week, in last week's video, I basically mentioned that. We were heading towards previous 2015 highs and lows for a lot of these currency pairs. In fact, the theme of the video was students rocketing to the planet called Forex. And I still believe that to be true. Last week we had mostly retracements or pullbacks or corrections, whatever you want to, however you want to call it. Um, and I believe we are soon going to be making an about turn again and probably going toward the previous trends that were established to the pullback. So we're going to take a look at the different currency pairs, see what happened last week, and see what's going to happen for this current week. So stay tuned, hold on to your rocket ship, don't lose your seat. I still believe we are rocketing toward the previous highs and lows. So let's take a look with the very first currency pair. Okay, as always, we're going to start with the Euro USD right over here. We're looking at daily charts, and you can see last week they started the trading week as defined by this red vertical line. Here it is right here. Okay, we were right here. We had just broken with the previous candle on Friday. We had just broken previous support with this gray rectangle, and we were headed on our way down, and then all of a sudden price kind of stalled and went a little bit higher, and now seems to be making a move to the downside. So again, what we want to do is we want to wait for a break below the 107.30 area. Okay, 107.30, that's what we want to do. We also want to watch, see, this is the 8 EMA. If price goes higher, or price goes a little bit higher, we want to see if this area holds, this 8 EMA. We are in a downtrend. You can see the 8 is below the 21 right here. The 21 is below the 50, this blue line. So, I mean, all systems are go for a further move to the downside. However, we have to see what happens here at the 108. 80 area. Will this area hold? But I believe if price goes down a little bit further, just watch for a break just below this candle right there. Okay, and that's what I expect for this coming week. So here's the 2015 low. You can see it's 104.50. So we're not really that far from that. Okay. Next pair is the British Pound USD. Now this one made the biggest retracement, the biggest pullback. Price had actually broken down below this gray rectangle, which was previous support. You can see right over here. And I did say we were in a downtrend continuation. Also, the week closed with a huge bearish candle as well on the weekly chart, so indicating that we were headed for a further downward move. And here you can see is the 2015 low, the 14600. You can see that right here. So the only thing is it did pull back, and I did say wait for a trade to the downside or wait for a small pullback. The interesting thing is if you take a look previously here previous to last week, we had a couple of huge impulsive bearish candles, and the few candles going up, they're also a bit on the impulsive side. We again broke through previous support, which is now resistance. So right now I'm looking for this area to hold. However, price could actually move all the way back to the 153.30 and or 153, 153.30. And if price moves all the way up there, then I would look for a sell signal. But price may hold here as well. And if you do see one good bearish black candle, then I would again initiate a sell trade. And the other thing you can do is sell below the 151.60, which is right here. Okay, so you can take a pending sell order sell stop order between below the 151.60. So I do expect price to come down. It's just that it did retrace quite a bit, much more than some of the other currency pairs. You can see the MACD here is still below zero. Okay, now we get to the Australian USD. And again, this one retraced by quite a bit too, although if you noticed last week I said we were in a downtrend, however, caution near support. So I did mention that price here, you can see with this red vertical line, we were at a support area, and I said caution at support, wait for pullback, then sell. Now, here's the thing. Uh, Last week we had a couple of nice big up candles. We're still in a pullback phase, and we want to wait for one good bearish black candle again. So in other words, we're waiting for evidence either to the up or downside. I believe we're going to keep heading down. We are right now in a triangle. You can see prices being consolidated and maybe squeezing sideways, but eventually I think price will break down. Here's the 2015 low. Um, you can see that it's at 6,900 area level. So again, just wait for one big black or one good bearish evidence to the downside, then take a sell trade. New Zealand USD. This one, as of last week, here's the vertical line, start of the trading week, Sunday and Monday. You can see price basically went sideways. It didn't go anywhere, and the resistance is this 100 SMA. You can see that with the dash line. Okay, that's the 100 SMA. However, price is still below the 8 and still below the 21 right here, although it's just wedged just above the 50 here. So we're kind of in no man's land. And let me just do something for a second. This was the beginning of last week. Okay, so we're waiting for price to go down below 6,500. I would initiate a sell trade below the 0.6500 or a break of that, and price I believe should be heading down again lower. So towards the 62.40 area. Okay, so we are in a weak downtrend. The MACD just basically got below the zero. However, I believe price is being squeezed sideways. Eventually, it's got to go down. If it does go up, then look at the 21 here as a resistance area. But again, just look for bearish evidence to the downside or take a break. Take a sell trade just below this 6,500 right here. Okay, and let's take a look. Oh, okay. What do we have? US CAD, is that next? Let me just take a look. Yep, US CAD. Last week, I did say that we were in an uptrend, wait for a triangle breakout, and it actually did. The previous week, it actually broke out from this. You can see this triangle here, and then it traded sideways as of the beginning of the trading week. So here's the Sunday, Monday open with the red vertical line. It went down. Notice how small the candles are. So we had one huge previous up candle on the Friday, and then all of a sudden we have one, two, three very tiny candles, which means that the buyers are just resting. We're waiting for new buyers to come in, and there's the first evidence right there. And all of a sudden we closed on Friday a little higher again. So basically, last week I said take a buy trade or wait for a small pullback. There's the pullback. There's the evidence. We actually could have gotten in at the open right there, and we would be up by a few pips right now. The other thing is for this week I'm mentioning we're in an uptrend continuation. Buy above the 133.50. So price once it breaks the 33.50. We're going to take a buy trade, and we are very close to the 2015 high of the 134.50. You can see that right here. In fact, we're not that far away. like 120, 130 pips. So I do definitely expect price to keep rocketing up higher toward the 2015 high. So, you can almost, if you wanted to almost take a buy trade right now, your stop loss would be then just below the 8. Or actually, see this candle right here. If you want to be really conservative, this white candle just below there, that could be your stop loss. If you take a buy trade right now, or just wait for price to shoot past the 133.50. Okay, and now we're in the U.S. Swiss franc. Let's take a look here. Okay, U.S. Swiss franc was one of the strongest currency pairs last week. It kind of went up. Well, actually, it went sideways. I've got to do something. Let's go right to here. Okay, so this was the start of the trading week right here with the red vertical line. Um, and I did say we were in an uptrend continuation. Take a buy trade right then and there, or wait for a small pullback. And if you would have taken a buy trade, your stop loss would have been just below the 8 EMA or this gray rectangle. So pretty good stop loss area right there. Price never did reach there. In fact, price did pull back, and now we had one good up bullish candle. I would almost take a buy trade right away. That's my recommendation for this week. Take a buy trade. Again, be careful. Your stop loss would be just below the 99.80. You can see here, stop loss 0.9980. That's where the stop loss would be. So, you're limited to not a big, huge risk. And again, we're rocketing toward the 2015 high, 101.27 or about there. Okay. And the last pair is the USJP, Japanese yen. Um, on Friday here, we had a huge rocket ship candle right over here. Um, you can see it was a huge candle up, and then after that, start of the opening week with the red vertical line, you can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4 small bearish candles, all contained within this big candle right here. So basically, all of these are like inside candles using this white bullish candle as the reference there, and price did retrace all the way back to the 8. Now notice that the 8 EMA here is above the uh, above above the 50, and as well as the 21. So there's the 21, there's the 8. Price is still above there, and you got to watch this area. You got to watch the 122.30 right here, okay, as support. If price goes lower, it's going to go down to about the 121.80, and again, that would be an opportunity to buy in again. um, or you can just wait for breakout, for price to break out above the 123.10 right there. Okay, and then price should go up higher toward the 124.40 area. So this week, I believe uptrend continuation, especially above the 123.10 right there. You can take a buy stop order. You can place that right now. Wait for bullish evidence, and watch for 122.30 right here for support. Price could, if it doesn't go higher, price could come back down to at least this area, or even down to the 121.80. And if it goes down to 121.80, I would just buy above there, buy above the 121.80. So that's what I see for this coming week. Hopefully, you guys are taking advantage of some of these trade opportunities. We look forward to, again, talking to you shortly. And again, if you have any questions at all, remember, there are no dumb questions. Just email me with any questions you may have, or some explanations you may want, and I will be more than happy to get back to you. So, again, happy trading. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.